Hey everyone, Grant here. Today is a slightly different video because I'm actually doing a product review. Now, in previous videos, I've always sort of boo-hooed thermal label printers or printers for printing your labels because I always thought it's not necessary. I'm now getting to the point where some days I'm doing 20, 30, 40 orders, handwriting them or printing some and handwriting some, making mistakes. It's an absolute pain. So I've recently invested in a thermal label printer which prints 4x6 labels. So if you've got an online e-commerce store or you're using an online selling platform such as Etsy or eBay or Shopify, then a thermal printer could well come in handy for you. And I'm going to do a review of just that. But stay tuned right to the end of the video because I'll be giving away a thermal printer, 4x6 inch thermal printer, brand new, unopened by Hot Labels, retails at about 100 quid on Amazon or about $140. Stay tuned to the end on how you can win this and I'll ship it directly to your door. But that's enough waffling for me. Let's get straight on with this video. So previously, I haven't invested in a label printer. They're about 100 quid. My product margins aren't huge. I make a couple of quid a product. So it really has to stack up in numbers for me to invest 100 quid in something. I'd rather reinvest my money in additional product lines or enhancing the product or maybe some marketing. But it's got to that point now where sometimes I'm doing 20, 30, 40 orders a day. For international orders, I'm using the Royal Mail service where it prints the label for you. I was printing, cutting, sticking, absolute pain. And for UK orders, so domestic orders, I was actually handwriting all my envelopes. Now that causes its own problems because I'm making mistakes. Sometimes I'm having to reuse envelopes create new envelopes, which then means I'm losing cost. So I took the plunge and I thought to myself, it's come up to Valentine's Day, not a Valentine's gift for myself, but Valentine's is a particularly busy period for me, so I've invested in a printer. Now there are many printers around that you can choose. Just hop on Amazon or eBay and you'll see many. I've opted to go for the Hot Labels printer. Had a look at this. This is the A300 model. I'll put a link in the description and also put a screenshot up in the video to this printer should you want to buy it. No affiliate links, I'm not going to make any money out of it, just so you can see exactly what's going on. As I said, there are plenty of label printers around, but to me, I looked at the reviews and this one seemed to have some of the better reviews. It also wasn't huge in cost terms. There are some label printers which are 250, 300 quid, which is just too expensive for me. So let's cover the first one. Why would you need a label printer? So as I said, I was handwriting, cutting and sticking, so it takes a lot of time away when I'm packaging and posting out orders, number one. Number two, just the clarity of the information and accuracy as well. My handwriting, I'm left-handed. All you left-handed people out there might know, generally our handwriting isn't great. I have to say, apologies if I've offended anybody by saying that. So I just want to make sure that when you print something out, it's accurate. The information's there, it's checked, it's detailed, it goes to the Royal Mail system or whatever system you're using, postal system, and there can be no issues with that. Writing, sometimes I forget words or I spell them incorrectly or I don't put the whole postcode in, which then causes its own problems. So this really takes that accuracy level down, or actually level up to 100, should I say. And also ease of use. I want something that was small, sits on the desk, very, very lightweight. I mean, you can literally chuck that around. It's very lightweight and didn't have a huge consumables costs. You know, when we all have printers, some of the printer ink is extortionate. I do personally think that they could probably give away printers for free because they make so much money on the ink. This isn't the case with this. And that's why I've sort of plumped for that. So a couple of considerations that I would look at when looking at label printers. Number one, your OS base, so your operating system. I'm using a Mac, so it's important that obviously it works on Mac, which Hot Label printers do. Big tick for me, so that was my first consideration. And number two, what's your usage? So I basically print two types of labels. One is a postage label, which is 4" by 6", 4x6, or it's the customs label, which also comes in 4x6. You may also have a need to print like food labels potentially for some of your products. Again, that can be 4x6, or sometimes things like candles, they have to have a sticker on them telling what ingredients they are. That can also be 4x6. There are some thermal label printers that do use or do offer different sizes. So if you are doing candles and you need something on the front or for the box, and just check that out, because this only does a 4x6. So really simple. In terms of setup, got it out of the box, you get the printer. Nice and simple, as I said, really lightweight, not much to it. Literally lift up the front, and that's the printer inside. On the back, you've got a couple of ports. I'll try and zoom into this. We've got your on and off switch. You've got the USB port, and you've got your power. And literally that's all that's needed. So in the packaging, you also get USB cable. So that goes into your computer, one end into your computer, one end into the back of your printer. Literally as simple as that. Printer, there we go. You also get your mains adapter. So it comes in two parts. So you get your, what I would class as a kettle label. I don't know if that's called that anymore. So UK plug going into the adapter. Adapter goes in like that, and that goes into the back of the printer. Now the printer I'm giving away later in this video will have a UK plug, so bear that in mind. You will probably need an adapter. So that's your setup done in terms of the outside. What you'll also need is some drivers or some software. And this one comes with a little cool Hot Labels, probably can't see that, I will try and zoom in for you, Hot Labels USB device. You plug that into your machine, be it a Windows or Mac based machine. USB port into the machine, installs it within a couple of seconds, and it adds a brand new printer to your device. It literally is as simple as that. Out of the box, it took me 5 or 6 minutes to get this set up, plugged in, put in the right place, drivers installed and ready to use it. It really was as simple as that. No further configuration needed. Now, the only thing you will need to do is obviously install the labels. So just a note on labels, you can pick up a label roll, 4x6 labels, they come in a roll like this. You can pick them up on Amazon, eBay, if you're in the States, I'm sure they do in places like Staples and that. Really inexpensive. I got a roll of, I believe that's 100. I got 2 rolls for about £6 or £7, so really inexpensive. It's probably cheaper than the actual paper itself. So all you need to do when setting up the printer, 2 little green buttons on the side, flip those, push those forward, and open up your printer. And then you'll see, as I showed you before, the printer as it is. So that's the top, see-through, and here is where your labels go, and you feed it in there, and that's where the roller comes out. So you also get with it the roller mechanism, which comes in 3 parts. The part that you put inside the label roll, and then the 2 edges. So you put the edges in, lock them in place either side, slot that into the machine, simple as that, and there we go. So you created a cradle for your labels there. So as you'll see, it's now sitting in there nicely. All you need to do then is feed the label under the 2 little green tabs. Can't do this one-handed, so I'll have to just show you. So you feed it under the 2 tabs at the side, pull it through so it's just poking out the edge, like so. So as you'll see, the labels go down through and under the 2 green tabs. The tabs are movable, so if you need to adjust them just so it's absolutely right, then you can do. And you feed it just so the edge is just there, so just a little lip over the edge. And then all you do is close the printer down, push it in place, and you are ready to go. You'll just see the label just there. You'll have the button here, so you need to turn it on, attach the power cable, switch it on by turning it to the 1 on the back, and then this light at the front will flash. Once you've done that, it will flash blue. There is also a manual with it. It flashes different colours. It tells you about errors. And that is as simple as that. As I said, you're looking at 4 or 5 minutes to set up the machine, another minute to install the labels, and you are ready to go. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to move over to the laptop, and I'm actually going to do a couple of test labels just to show you how simple and easy this can be. Right, so we are plugged in and ready to go. I've put the label printer on top of the box. This is the printer that you could win, boxed, brand new, never opened. So attached to my Mac, cable, power cable, press the 1, and what you will hear is that beeping. So that tells you it's ready to go. Blue light confirms it, so you know you're ready to go. Labels in, just swipe it up if you wanted to. There it is there, and you'll hear this slight noise, listen. And it confirms it's ready to go. If you look at the label, if you look at the light at the front, it's blue. As soon as you open it, you hear the sort of the tweet noise and it goes red, so it means it's not ready. Push it down, perfect, ready to go. The defaults, 4x6 is absolutely fine. You hit send, and within a couple of seconds, that's it. Easy as anything. One little trick, for some reason I was pulling down, it doesn't seem to work as well as if you pull up, and there's your test 4x6 print. Simple as anything, peel and stick. I won't stick it on there because that's somebody's. Literally is as simple as that. The print quality is really, really, really good. So it's a really good print quality. It is black and white, don't forget, so you're not going to get colour out of this. That's one thing I will say. But the majority of uses I think people will be using it for is for packaging labels or postage labels. So it will be black and white, which is absolutely fine. For 3 copies. Again, just tips 3. It feeds it out, feeds it back in. 1, 2, 3, as if by magic, and then pull it off, and there you can see I'm not taking anybody's data, that's just a Pitney Bowes example code. It's all printed perfectly on each one, no problems at all, and then you can either use them, peel them off, or you could rip them up so you've got individual stickers. It literally is as simple as this. It has saved me so much time by doing this. It is unbelievable. I don't know why I was handwriting, inaccuracies, all that palaver that I mentioned before. Don't know why I was doing it. This literally has been a game changer for me. I still go back to my earlier comments in earlier videos. If you're only doing 2 or 3 orders a day, it probably isn't worth the investment. 100 quid, you've then got the labels on top. It's probably a couple of pence every time you're sending out a shipping label because of the label costs. It probably isn't worth it. But if you're doing 5, 6, 7, or you're doing batches of all of orders, which some people do, some people only dispatch 2 or 3 times a week, so they send out 20 or 30 at a time. This is a game changer. Really, really is. But that's enough about the review. I will put a link down in the description. I'll also put a screenshot on Amazon. It will be for the UK, but feel free to have a look round. I will also put the make and model in the description as well, in case you're from different countries and you're looking on your different Amazon sites for you. But let's get back to probably what you've been waiting for, which is how you can win this Hot Label printer. So this is the Hot Label printer that you can win. As you'll see, it's the thermal label printer. This is the M6, a slightly different model to this. It's slightly smaller, and I think it's got a couple of additional features that this one doesn't have. It is brand new, boxed, never been touched, and it could be yours. I'm giving it away to one of my lucky viewers. All you need to do, really, really, really simple, is a couple of things. 1, subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Number 2, hit the like button on this video. And number 3, down in the comments, please just say, pick me. Simple as that. 3 things: subscribe, like, comment, pick me. 3 simple things and you can win this. I'm going to post this video and you will have up to the end of February 2022, so around about a month, to put your comments in, and I will pick one person at random, reach out to them, ask for their address, I'll pay the postage, and it will be on your doorstep. If you're in the UK, a couple of days. If you're in the US, it'll probably take a week. There we go. Review of the Hot Labels printer, giving away a Hot Labels printer. So if you've got any comments about this, you have got this printer, tips or tricks, let me know down below in the comments. Otherwise, please subscribe to the video, like it, and I'll see you for my next video. Thank you very much for watching.